Gab is asking, does the proof of work algorithm have the ability to adapt to changing GPU hardware of the future? Oof. Well, I'm going to answer that two ways, okay? Number one is I can't necessarily predict everything about the GPU hardware of the future, right? So if I were to come in and I were to say, Gab, we're always going to be fine and we're always going to adapt, I'd be lying to you. I don't know the future. It's a really interesting question. I do know that AMD recently acquired Xilinx, which is a chipset manufacturer from Taiwan that tends to, deliver pretty high-end products. That cleared, I think, February, March, and was upwards of like $50 billion. And so we could ask the question, okay, a decade from now, what is a GPU going to look like? It may be similar to what we see today, just a lot more efficient over time. There could always be some major, changes, upgrades that, at this point may not even be public. So hard to say what R&D departments are doing. Can proof of work adapt? Yeah. We do have, number one, an ability to expand the memory table. I was talking earlier in this AMA about, how that's kind of the bottleneck of Autolicos. So that is pre-programmed to go through set increases to whereas GPU, they basically get more powerful, more efficient over time. We will also be expanding, and that it's a part of what helps prevent ASICs on the network. Now, in terms of like full adaptability, let's say we wake up and it's just a whole new world, right? We also have the ability to fork somehow and adapt if we absolutely had to. That would not be desirable, but it's hard to predict the future. Right now, for a while anyway, chips were pretty hard to come by, just due to supply chain issues, and we'll see. I know the 4 series is coming out, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not even sure what their performance is going to be yet, and they're already probably in the process of production versus what's the 5 series, 6 series, 7 series, etc. I'd be lying if I said that I knew that. So we'll see. That's all I can say.